Senzo Meyiwa trial resumed inside the Pretoria High Court this morning after it was postponed last year. But as always, this case have come back again with another drama as we get to see the former advocate of accused number 1 to 4, Advocate Teffo, appearing inside the court. This had raised another drama. Let's have watch.
Whether they allow Advocate Teffo to see him before court commences.
To see judge?
Yeah. Isn't it that you're seeing judge about the same matter, the CBR matter? Is it a different case?
I'm expecting the highest professionalism of the highest order. I spoke to the prosecutor and I spoke to my colleagues here that as normal and as is the tradition of the court, if there is anything that needs to be addressed and cannot be addressed in the court of public, because this court is so west, because it's different. The proceedings here are being broadcasted, you see. So my request was that we need to see, are you listening? Yeah. So that we can deliver the message without any dissipation. So that we should first see the judge in chambers, because the reason we are here, myself and my instruction attorney are here, that need to be discussed first in the chambers with the judge. It's a protocol, and that indication of me as the court officer showing the highest respect to this honorable court, that there are other issues that you cannot just say in the open court, whereas this one is televised. That's the request I did. And then I've agreed with my colleagues here before Advocate Baloyi came here. When Advocate Baloyi came here, I told him also in my introduction to him, then he said, okay, it's fine, he will wait for the secretary. Now what you are coming up with, flabbergasted, you see. So no, without any argument, I'm saying that we need to go to the chambers of the judge before this case can commence. That's a message that we can deliver back to the judge. Okay. Thank you.
So can you please bring it in?
Well, that is Teffo who get to ask for all the councillors to meet the judge in private. But as we all know that last year, Teffo was discarded from being advocate. So they took all the privilege, is not allowed to present anyone inside the court. Today, surprisingly, the man shows up in his lawyer robes, while we all know that this case was postponed last year because the replacement of the new lawyer who have to come and replace Titi Taban, and that was needed for him to have enough time to get familiar with this case and everything that has been happening so far. And keep in mind that Advocate Teffo is the one who had withdrawn from this case. And later on, when he started facing some serious problem as they were trying to remove him from being a lawyer, he realized that he had made a mistake. And for those who always watch us, we had spoken about this. He tried to go back to the court so that the court, at least they can get to cover him up so that he will be able to survive from being discarded as a lawyer. And today, here comes inside the court again. Now the question to know is, for how long will this court have to last? Because all we get to see inside the court, it is drama after drama. After all these years, when you try to solve this drama, another one is waiting for you. Have listened to this. This video I'm about to play, it is the one of Advocate Teffo getting to exchange with the state advocate George Baloyi, whom they seem to have a problem of his presence inside the court. And Advocate Teffo trying to also defend himself. And this is the first time that I get to see for myself these two people get to exchange in such kind of language. Have a listen.
This matter doesn't differ. We're not going to, no, look, I thought you had repented. We're not going to work with that system.
Sorry?
We're not going to work with that system. Labor is a meter. We are going in the chamber.
I'm just following the legislation. Don't be angry with me.
No, don't play your tricks. You must do away with the monkey tricks.
But don't talk to me like that.
It's my second family.
Yeah, don't talk to me like that.
When I say monkey tricks, you must deal with
Not
that.
monkey tricks.
No, I don't need a monkey tricks.
The judge said last time everything must be in chambers. What monkey
Yes,
tricks?
you must do it further. No, I'm talking to you like that because you're behaving in the wrong way. You don't show like you are a DDPP.
This happened today earlier on inside the court, and we so surprised to get to see these kind of things, because every time people get to be inside that court, when we expect to get to know the truth of what had happened to Senzo Meyiwa, this is what we get to see. If it is not this one, it is either the case being postponed. Every time. And the question here we get to ask ourselves is, for how long will this have to take? Because while all these things are happening inside the court, there is a family out there who's being victim, who's still mourning their son, their brother, their uncle, their nephew, their cousin, their friends. They're still crying and missing this person. And for them knowing what had really happened or who have killed Senzo Meyiwa, it will be kind of a release for them. It will be something that will at least motivate them to have that. They just need that closure. Now, instead of us giving them that closure, this is what we do. And when this is happening, inside that court, there is 5 men who are being accused as the suspects to kill Senzo Meyiwa. Those men, we don't have any guarantee that they have done it. They could be innocent, because some of them, until now, no one have proven on how these men, they are the one who have committed that crime or not. We still have to wait and see what will happen. But in the meantime, some of these men leave their families. Some of these men, they used to be the breadwinner of their families. You guys get even to see last week how they get to deny a bail for Bongani Tanzi in a very strange way, which I find, according to me, that it does not make sense. This bail, which lasts for more than 6 months in order for them to respond back. I never seen such kind of things. I know that a bail comes, you get to discuss about it. It is either they accept it or either they reject it. But this one of Bongani, they had to keep it for like 6 months, and they come when they feel like doing so. At the end, they reject it. So, guys, it is very pity to see these kind of things happening. It is very sad for us to keep experiencing this kind of behaviors inside the court. I believe each and every part that is inside that court, they should at least think of Senzo Meyiwa's family, Senzo Meyiwa's children, Senzo Meyiwa's mother, and everyone. How do they feel whenever they get to see these kind of things? I think it is that way we'll get to finish with all this drama that we get to see inside the court. Thank you so much for watching this video. The court is resumed, obviously. We'll be here time to time to get you to keep you updated and give you also our analysis on what will be happening inside that court. But for now, continue to be yourself, be good, be kind, have respect for everyone in order for you to be respected. May God bless you all. I'll see you again very soon as you get to subscribe to the channel. Ciao, ciao.